message for my passport bros. Listen up, brothers. You go on these foreign countries and you pick up these nice chicas, and then you sponsor them and you bring them to the United States.
Dude, my only question is, who the hell is bringing women back to United States to settle here and be inflicted and get manipulated by Satan and his demons? Why would a man do that again? I mean, maybe it's a small percentage, but what the hell do men look like in 2025 almost doing this? Doesn't make much sense.
You went with all your stocks because you couldn't get a chick here. So you went with all your stocks there, you pick up this chick, you bring it back here, and now you mad because this chick leave your ass and gone with another man. Guess what? She bring all her stocks here. She's just upgrading, baby. Don't hate the game, hate the players. And right now, you're a bad player. She got a last laugh, baby.
Man, sit your ass down.
What game is that? He's like, you can't be a hater of the game. What game are men hating on, and who's bringing them back? See, this must have been your cousin or you. You must have did this, and then you tried to figure it out, and then you wanted to backfire and shoot off shots at the passport bros. See, you guys are really, really tricky. Y'all really try so hard to, you know, net and pull in all the passport bros when them dudes don't even give a damn about you, bro. And it looks like you're in Miami. Looking at your background, to be totally honest with you, means that the women, they come to that state a lot. In that city, Miami, you might be down there. So you get an influx of women from Mexico, Colombia, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Brazil, and they all concentrate in that one little small city or small state of Florida, and they're fresh coming into the city. You can grab one of those chicks. So why would a guy go overseas and take the woman and bring her back here? It just doesn't make any logical sense. And the passport bros, they have these types of rules already. Don't bring them back. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't give away certain information when you're first meeting them. Meet them at this place. You know, we already have rules set. There's things that we have to like abide by if we want to do things successfully, and bringing women back just isn't one of them.
One guy in particular, after I was like complimented by tons of other guys, and it was so funny. This one guy called me gorgeous, and then maybe a minute later, my mom goes, "Oh my God, those other two guys were just looking at you." And I was like, "Mom, it's okay." And she was like, "They called you mommy." And I was like, "Yeah, Mom, that's something that people say. It's fine." But I guess I didn't hear them, so my mom told me about it. But there was this one guy in particular who was like wanting to buy me drinks, and he was like following me around everywhere because I like to like go to different machines. He couldn't stop hugging me. He even gave me $20 for my machine. Like, it's fine. At first I thought it was like friendly, it was fine, okay, cool. But then he started saying things like, "I like you a lot," and like looking at me like that. I'm just like, oh my God.
I did some research. I found out that most women never marry the man they really want to be with. Oh, I'm about to mess up the church's money, ain't it? Let me tell you, this is how I figured it out. Let me tell you something you've never heard a man say since you've been alive. You've never heard a man say this since you've been on this planet. You've never heard a man say, "She grew on me." But every woman knows a woman who would say in front of the man she loved, committed to God, financed the wedding and his family. When I first met him, he was not my type at all. He was short. He was going bald. He had little small hands. I don't like men with small hands, but I mean, eventually he grew on me. That is the rudest thing to say about a man you spending the rest of your life with. This man grew on you like a scab, like a wart, like eczema.
Man, this is so true and honest. It's scary to a fault because you never do hear men ever say that. You know, I settled for her. She really wasn't my type. I grew to love her. I grew to like her. I grew to have sex with her. You never hear that. But you always hear this with women because women's first choice never wants them. Because they see the type of girl that she is, but what does she do? She gets with the guy that keeps hounding her, the guy that's always in the DMs. When she can't do it anymore and she snaps, she goes to that guy every single time. And she doesn't really respect him. Or she'll monkey branch like Larsa Pippen and monkey branch to the teammate's son. Sick out here, bro. That's why dudes are getting out of here.
Y'all, it really doesn't matter what the man looks like, if he's your type, if he's not.
Man, I'll be honest with you fellas, man. I think these women really know it, but they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe that guys are all the same. Guys are typically the same way with women because that's just how we are. We accept how you guys are. And we don't sit up and say, oh, like, there's no different women and there's no this, because there are. Clearly, there's so many different areas you could find that, but women never want to say that, okay, men work this way, they function this way, and that's it. No, it's like, man, they're all the same. How come they can't be different? How come they can't have some woman parts and some feelings, and they can't, always want to be under me, and, I want to be in their skin, and they're just like a robot to me, but they're a man. They're a man that doesn't cheat, and they're 6 feet tall, and it makes like 8-9 figures, and he only has eyes for me. That delusion is so much stronger than the actual reality. And when women like her come to that reality, they really can't handle it or believe it.
I'm gonna go and debunk you right now. You want me to tell you how? All right. So you got a hammer. Think of life as the butcher shop. You got a hammer, and then you got a steak. Y'all the steak. Wagyu, beautiful ass, fine ass. Cause y'all.
Pussy runs the world.
Yeah, y'all run the world. This is what we want. Everybody wants the steak. Look, let me finish. So we the hammer, y'all the steak. The hammer is the wood. We knocking that shit. Y'all getting more tender by the time as much as we hit this more tender. No, hold on. Let me finish. I'm cooking. You keep hitting.
I'll see you guys all in the next one. Donnieville, love y'all. I'll see y'all. Peace. Get that pass.
Fuck too much. But then you keep hitting it. This hammer ain't changed one time. I've been knocking them motherfucker off. But that damn steak is finna turn into a skirt steak. Cause at first it was a full tomahawk. Okay. That motherfucker too thin and too beat up and raining. And that's when y'all coochie lips get too long and they hang. And that's
not real.
Yes,
not
it
real.
is.
No, it's not. I got 100 bodies. My coochie's still tight, nice, and fat. So what do you mean?
No, that's total delusion and cap, but because she knows deep down, after admitting that she has over 100 bodies and saying she got that snapback in it, that's absolute cap, because you are the receiver, not the giver. And the giver, which is the guy, is the one who has the dipstick that goes into the oil pan, so to speak. We know how it feels. We know what we're looking at. We know our purview. But it's funny to hear women try to figure it out and try to say something or try to change our minds about it. You can't. This is just in us. It's already in us biologically to be repulsed. And knowing you're just going to be a jump off probably for the rest of your life. But, I mean, you did it. You did it to yourself. You ran your body count up to hell. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, post notifications on. I'm pretty much posting the video on this channel every single day. I gotta get back up to cooking this content that you guys love.
I'm in for rehab, I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab. I'm in for rehab, I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab.